This is me in the middle when I was a young boy in Massachusetts. Billy is on the right, Bobby's on the left. Three of us lived in the same neighborhood. We were inseparable, with the exception of summertime going up to Maine to visit the family. Our playground was the concrete sidewalks where we rode a tricycle up and down in front of the apartment buildings we lived in. When we were older, it was a bicycle with training wheels, until we could balance and ride without them. Dad was usually sleeping during the day because he worked night shift at the bottle factory, so Mom hung out with her friends during the day looking after my sister Susie, so it was quiet at home for Dad to sleep. What a welcome change it was to travel north each summer and visit my grandparents' farm in Maine. The sterile, cold concrete was replaced by lush gardens of green beans, pumpkins, corn. And as grandchildren, we all pitched in to help Grammy with weeding and picking vegetables for supper meals. Everything was made from scratch there. Grammy usually had one of the boys milk the cows, and she separated the milk from the cream so she could make butter. There was something wonderful about the taste of fresh butter on hot homemade bread layered with strawberry jam or honey. Grandpa used a sawmill to make lumber for sheds or chicken coops, and he always did the cutting, but he had me help steady the logs for him. He might have seemed old, but I was always amazed by his strength. I loved when he let me drive the horses during hay season. Harnessing up the horses gave me such a great sense of responsibility. If only Billy and Bobby could see me, but they would only hear about it after I went back to the city at the end of summer. We would load up the wagon as full as we could, fill it. The hay scratched against our sweaty bare arms on those hot summer days. Grampy's always happy if the weather cooperated and we could get the hay crop off. But it was the barn that was so much fun. We would jump from rafter to rafter and down into the loose hay. Sometimes we would swing across and land into the hay pile. The barn was always filled with laughter and the smell of sweet summer fallow hay. I always loved my summers in Maine away from the city life.